guys, so today we're going to be talking about The Possession, which is in theaters right now. I'm not sure when it goes out of theaters, but it's been in theaters for a little while. I'm petting a cat over here in case you can't see that. Here she is. So I went and saw it last night with my fiance, and he's quite a fun one sometimes to watch horror movies with because he hates horror movies, doesn't he? So my fiance is not the biggest fan of scary movies, but I dragged him there anyway, and he gave it a 2 out of 5, so, but he did say that he enjoyed it still. It was definitely entertaining, and it was a different spin on possession movies, which we haven't seen in so long, because they're all the same, basically. And the most recent one that I can think of that was a little bit different was Insidious, if you even want to call that a possession movie. I don't know, really. The thing that stood out to me the most about this movie is the fact that it was Jewish religion based. It wasn't a Christian possession movie. And I was really impressed by that because you don't see any Jewish possession movies at all. Sorry, my cats are fighting under the tripod and they keep moving the camera. So if the camera moves a little bit, you done? You're done. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't really think of any Jewish possession movies at all. So I really enjoyed that aspect. It was completely different. It had the same concept, you know, the girl's possessed and they have to expel the demon from her and all that jazz, but it was done in a different way. It was in Hebrew, and I don't know, I found it to be entertaining even though it wasn't extremely different. I thought it was different enough. My kids are being so rambunctious right now, it's not even funny. Yes, I call my cats my kids because they are. What are you doing? Let me tell you the premise about this movie. And she's getting into shit again. The premise. Now, it's about a divorced couple. They have 2 girls, Emily and Hannah. Hannah's the older one, Emily is the younger one. Emily is the one that ends up getting possessed. And I'm not going to do any real spoilers in this video, so if you hear me say anything as far as the plot goes, just expect that it's not really a spoiler because I don't like spoiling movies for people. So anyway, I'm going to mainly talk about points that are in the trailer, so if you watch the trailer you'll see them anyway, so it's not even like exposing anything important. So Emily gets possessed eventually, but it's a divorced couple. This guy, the husband, moves into, or the ex-husband, I don't know, the father moves into a new house, and the girls go there on weekends and visit, and then they live with their mom during the week, and the mom has a new boyfriend who's a dentist, and the father obviously doesn't really like him because she's kind of moved on. They've been separated for a year, or divorced for a year, so it's not like a big deal that she's dating already. Anyway, so they, the 2 girls and the father all stop at this yard sale because the dad needs dishes or something, and so they're just browsing around the yard sale so he can get new stuff for his house. And the little girl, Emily, finds this box, and she's like obsessed with this box. And it has engravings on it that you find out later are Hebrew engravings, and it tells you what it says in Hebrew and everything. And so she's obsessed with it, and she asks her dad if she can get it, and he's like, yeah, whatever you want. The creepy part is, the beginning of the movie, it starts off with the scene of this old woman, older woman, who is in her house, and she has this box. It doesn't really say how she gets the box, she just has the box. And you can hear talking, and at first I thought it was like a girl or something, I don't know, but it ends up being coming from the box, and it's really creepy. And so she goes up to the box, she walks away from the box, and goes to the mirror, and she like puts her hands through her hair, and it falls out, her hair falls out. And she goes up to the box with a hammer, because she's about to destroy it, and you can tell from all of this that she's obviously frustrated from the box, it's ruining her life kind of thing. Something's wrong with the box, and so you get that vibe. She's about to hit it with the hammer, and then all of a sudden she gets beat. I'm trying not to swear here, but she gets the shit beat out of her. So she's like thrown around the room, and oh my god, it was so intense and scary, and they show everything. It was so horrifying. I was just like, oh my god, this poor woman. It was so sad. She was just, oh my god. And you thought that she died. But then the little girl, as she's in the yard sale, she walks by this window and she sees somebody all in bandages. And it ends up being that old woman. And the son is selling his mom's things down there. And he put in the box in the yard sale to get rid of it because he knew it was the box that did that to his mom. And the little girl's holding the box and the woman looks at her and she like bangs on the window and she's screaming, no, no. And it's just horrifying. And the little girl's like, what the heck? And so she ends up getting the box home and she ends up opening it. And that's when all hell breaks loose because you're not supposed to open the box. When you open the box, the demon can come out. So that's what happens. And there are so many creepy parts to this movie. It was really good. I liked it. A few plot holes here and there. Not going to go into that because it'll be a spoiler for the end. But a few plot holes, typical horror movie plot holes that, you know, aren't really that important. And, you know, they had to cut it down to a certain length anyway. So I'm not really picky about it. Tyler was, my fiance. He was kind of picky about it. Whatever. I don't care. So I would definitely recommend seeing this movie in theaters. It's really loud. I feel like I'm becoming an old woman or something because when I'm in the freaking theater, it's so loud. I don't know if they're like raising the volume or I'm just getting older and it's annoying. I don't know because I don't like it. That's another thing about the movie. There were too many points where they would intentionally silence the movie. It was annoying, and then they would scare you. There's too many attempts at jumpy moments, and jumpy moments are okay. I liked them in The Woman in Black. I felt like that was good because there wasn't a lot of dialogue in that movie. I felt like it was kind of necessary. But this one didn't need all the jumps. I mean, it made it scary, I guess. I was covering my eyes for a little bit. Like, I get that that's what they wanted to happen, but still, it was too many times that they just tried to put that in there to make you jump, and I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of jumpy movies. I'll watch them, but I don't like being scared, like jumping scared, you know, give me a heart attack kind of scared. I don't really like that, so that's one aspect of the movie I did not enjoy as much. Sometimes it was good and I liked it, sometimes it was not. Another thing I like is you do actually see the demon. And it's scary. It's scary as hell because, I mean, I'm so glad. Sometimes, you know, when you see the creature, it's not as scary as you thought it was going to be, i.e. Signs. I hate that they showed the aliens in Signs. They were stupid. They weren't scary. I don't know why they did that. If they just left it a mystery, it would have been so much better. But this movie, I was gladly surprised when I saw the demon finally. And it was scary. It was legitimately what you would expect a demon to look like. Friggin' scary as hell. And it was crazy. So that was good. One of my favorite scenes of the movie is in the preview where they're doing the x-ray on the girl. And you see something moving in her torso, like on the side, while they're doing the x-ray. And the doctors, I don't know why they're not paying attention. Only the mother and the sister are like staring at the screen in horror, seeing this thing inside of her daughter, and the doctors are like, oh, what's going on with the lights? I don't know. Why is it flickering? They don't even care. It's like, that's not real. They would obviously see that. I don't know why they weren't even... Doctors were stupid. Anyway, so you finally see the demon inside her. It's the first time you really see it, and oh my god, I almost died. It had like its hand up her throat, neck area, and its face was crazy. The face of the demon is honestly the scariest part of the movie. It's awesome. I loved the face. And the faces throughout the movie. The little girl makes some faces that are pretty crazy. You can't really look away. It's like a car wreck. You're just like, this is really scary, but I'm not gonna look away. At least that's how I feel. It was one of those that was so creepy you couldn't turn away kind of movies. I really liked it. The acting was done really well too. The girl actor was pretty good, and I liked that they picked her. She was awesome. And yeah, it was good. I would give it the benefit of the doubt, a 4 out of 5. That's pretty good. I was gonna give it like a 3.5 out of 5. I don't know, just because some things weren't perfect. But honestly, I haven't seen a perfect movie in a really long time, so I do want to announce, moving past the movie, that I will be doing some Halloween tutorials on my fashion and beauty channel, which is always linked down below, but you can check that out if you want to see me do some scary makeup. Since this is my horror channel, I thought you might be interested in seeing me do that. I'm going to be doing, I think, 4 videos in total, all scary, all horror, gory type tutorials, so I'm really excited to do that. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm going to start those first week of October. Cross my fingers I actually do that, because I'm horrible at planning videos. So that's about it. Definitely go see it in theaters while it's out. If you don't want to do that, then rent it or buy it when it comes out. Oh, and I just pre-ordered Cabin in the Woods on DVD because it doesn't come out till the 18th, but I really have to have that movie. So I pre-ordered that. I'm really excited. That's not really relevant in this video, so I don't know why I told you that, but that's how much I love the movie. So I hope you enjoyed. I'll be posting another video next week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.